Cindy, Cindy's patient, she does hospice. Pamela Brown, beautiful lady. Can she come in? Can you get her, Griff? Has she crossed over? It's only been a week or so.
Yes, we can. And
Okay.
yes, she did cross over.
Okay.
And yes, she's trying to give me something blue. I don't know what it is.
Okay. So Pamela, Cindy wants to know, she wants me to say, and I hate to say this to you, but I told you so. You didn't believe in the afterlife. So what do you think now?
She's offering an apology gift. That's what the gift is.
Oh, oh,
It's a blue, I don't know, to me, in my eyes, it looks like a tiny blanket or a pillowcase folded, or, something that you would
right.
maybe,
It's a peace offering. Yeah. Yeah.
and it's a really pretty color. I don't think I have the blue here. Almost like this.
Griff's
So I
favorite.
don't know if that color means anything
It's Griff's
to
favorite color.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Is it? He
And
goes,
she
still
told,
is.
okay, so here's what happened. Did you know that Danielle, her assistant, and her watched you take your last breath? Did you hear her tell you, my friend lost her son, Griffen, look for him. He's got big blonde hair. And you looked up and you left. Did you see Griff? Did he help you?
She said that your son was there,
Okay.
but that's not who was
Helped her?
there. Yes.
Okay.
She's
That's okay.
smiling very big.
Oh,
There's someone of a romantic nature that was there
okay. I love it. Okay.
that pulled her over.
I
Her
love it.
parents were there.
Okay.
Wait, what? That's a fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see that there's 6 spirits that she's looking at. Griffen looks like he's to the far right.
Okay, right. Yeah, she looked up to the right when she was going, when
And
she
then,
said it.
and then this old, intimate, sweetheart lover came right up into her face and just like pulled her out of it.
Oh, I love it. She was beautiful and she had cervical spine cancer and she had all her faculties, but she wanted to do the death on her own. She didn't want to get trapped in her body. So she was struggling to go.
She's
And she had no
beautiful.
belief in the afterlife. Yeah. And Cindy showed me a picture of you when you were healthy and the way you were. And I was like, oh my God, she was beautiful. No wonder she wanted to leave. She got so sick. Are you glad you transitioned?
Yes, and you can consider this a peace offering. She
Okay.
says, I'll make sure that it manifests in the air quotes real world so that
Okay.
you have this gift.
Okay.
But she said, I could not imagine in my lifetime that any of this existed. If She said, if I knew for certain it existed, I might have left a long time ago.
Wow.
And I am
Talk to my
very
mom on
happy.
that. Yeah.
She said, I have no regrets.
Right.
No regrets in this ignorance.
Right.
No
Cindy wants
regrets
to
in this
know if
ignorance.
you were half here and half there in the end.
Wait, if she was happier.
No, if when you were in your body and you were
Mhm.
trying to leave, were you half here and half there at any point, or did you stay here
Oh,
then you
half and
went?
half.
Yeah.
No, she stayed in her body.
Okay. Until you left.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, Cindy sure loved you, and they used to. She's not supposed to, but she told me about you. They really loved you, and they were praying for your peace, whatever that meant to you. I knew that. And I wanted her so bad to tell you about Griffin, but legally she wasn't allowed to.
Um, there's one of them would hum a song or sing a song,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I
not
believe it.
loud. It wasn't like a professional, like
Right.
she said as they were, it was the nurse, it wasn't Cindy.
Right. Okay.
She just wanted to say how much she appreciated hearing the the pleasure of the work.
Right.
Oh my God, that's something you don't think about. She says, my hearing faculties are very, very present during my
No,
passing. And when I could hear the joy in somebody else's work, I knew I was safe.
right, right. I agree with you. And to touch on that,
Oh my God.
yeah, Jamie, we've never touched on this, but I think that she brings this up that we should touch on this a little bit. I don't know if anyone's ever been under anesthesia or whatever that we're talking with, but I think it's important for people to know. I've been under twilight and stuff and anesthesia or whatever, and you get really paranoid. You hear everything. And when I overdosed, I heard everything that was going on around me. You need to watch what you say, and you need to assure the person where they are, they're going to be okay, or what's going on with them. Like even when Griffin was sick as a baby, I said, you're very sick, you have flesh-eating bacteria, you're in children's hospital, you're going to be okay, because they hear everything and you need to feel. She brings up such an important, like I felt sometimes people were talking about me because I get paranoid on that stuff sometimes, and I don't know if they were or what, and then someone slapped my ass and said nice tan and I couldn't see who it was, and that's so inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like when you're in twilight sleep or whatever. Yeah, exactly. I had a miscarriage and I was in twilight sleep and they were trying to do their thing, but anyways, that's not a good feeling because you can't see who it is, you can't, and you want to feel safe. You want to feel safe. So she brings up a beautiful point, and I'm glad that they made you feel safe. I would
Wow.
so feel safe as Cindy as my caregiver. Totally. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never slowed down to think
Oh, it's the
about
scariest
hearing
feeling.
somebody's happiness and the work they do around you while you're in
Right.
twilight or crossing or in coma.
Right.
I mean, I've always heard to talk to them
Right.
because they can hear you, but
Right.
the quality of the tone and the feeling of it and how important that is, that's just,
Oh no, I heard the people talking about where they were going to go to lunch, their problems. Yeah, it was so inappropriate one time. The other time was okay, but I didn't hear anything. But I'm just saying, like I had a kidney stone surgery and I didn't hear a thing, thank God. But that twilight stuff, I wanted to cuss somebody out because I couldn't move and I couldn't tell them, I can hear you. You're making me paranoid and I don't want to hear your problems. And you know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. You know what I mean? It's the worst feeling.
whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So she brings an important feeling. That's so sweet that they were whistling around her. That's a safe feeling. Well, I'm glad you made it, and I can't wait to tell Cindy because she's so excited to know what you thought. And she wanted to say, I told you so. She's the sweetest person. She wouldn't even say, I told you so. She's making me say, I told you so. That's so not her personality. Yeah.
She said, thank you.
Okay,
And
sweetheart.
your son is lovely.
Oh, thank you. Come back anytime. I'm glad you made it.
She
Okay.
waves.
Okay, love you. Okay,
She's
so
gone.
then, okay, perfect. Okay, so then, oof, this is crazy. We have so many questions. Okay, so, does Kenyatta, Chris's mom, need to tell Jasani's mom that drowned in the ocean, that had 2 funerals? We've talked to him. You didn't see him in the room. You saw him in your head. I don't know if he's crossed over yet. Does she need to tell Jasani's mom anything?
No,
Okay, perfect.
not the right time. Not going to hear anything. Don't open that door. Don't say anything. Thank you. And
Okay.
hi, Mom. I love you.
Okay, thank you. Good, because mom's struggling. You have a message for mom?
Stay out of everybody's business.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
He's still going to do some pranks for her at the house.
Okay. Kathy Savard Ostrander, we've talked to her some before too. We're going to do a quick check on him. Dylan Barr, pretty recent. Dylan Barr within the last half a year. He also got killed in a car accident, hit by a truck. He's also known as Baby D, she said. How's he doing?
No, come come closer. He's like, I know I have a door here and it goes to a hallway, but when we look at energy, it's like I don't know, it's like you're looking in a different space. He's like down
Right.
the hall. I'm
Okay.
like, get in here, come here, come closer. What was the question?
Your mom loves you.
He
Do
says
you have
that's
a
not a
message?
question.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
He's
checking in
sassy.
on you, kid. And just, do you have a message for your mom? She didn't really have anything particular other than she loves you. And let's see what he says.
Yeah, he says you can tell her that she can ease up. All the attention she's been given to me has been really helpful.
Okay.
Um, for a long time.
Okay.
Since his crossing, she's like really dedicated some time to communicating with him, to thinking about him, to loving him, to wanting him, to all of this, like just, and that's actually been helpful to have that excess energy. He says, I'm good now. You don't need to spend your time doing it. Now it's time to help redefine who you are.
Okay.
You don't have to bury me again,
Okay.
but let's redefine who you are, and let's start saying who I am with, more pride, less embarrassment, and just get ready for the shocked faces when you bring up that, this is what I'm up to and this is what I'm doing. And then they ask, where do I live or where am I? And you say, no, he's transitioned.
Right.
Just get ready for the faces. Because
Right.
apparently she keeps up with him pretty tight. He's good at checking in on her and like showing her what he's interested in. He keeps showing me these speedboats on like bright, bright, bright blue water.
Huh. Well,
I call them speedboats.
I know your brother's getting out of jail and he'll be home in, like, I would guess 45 days now, 40 days. Time goes so fast. It was 70 days when I first talked to you. So it might be quicker than that. She's excited about that. And then
That'll give her something to do.
exactly. And she had a failed bypass surgery, she said, but I don't know if she's changing her diet. I want to talk to her about that, what Dylan's been helping me with here.
He
Dylan,
says that she's scared pretty much
all the
straight
time.
into
Yeah.
making the changes. So
Yeah.
she has done some, but the rest of it paralyzes her. He says, I'm not that concerned about her. The
Okay.
thing that's a little more spooky is she is a little careless with her life these days.
Okay. Okay.
He says, but I actually think it's giving her a better quality of life.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
certain? Yeah,
She's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
sweetheart of a
Yeah,
lady,
yeah.
though. I love her. I think she's just sweet as can be. You can feel her soul through the texting, literally. Real loving person. Yeah. Oh,
Whew,
she has
so
a
much
question for
energy.
you. So
Mhm.
I don't know if anyone wants to answer. You want to answer it, Dylan? Does the soul leave the body when you're in a vegetative state? She wants to know what happens to a soul when a person's in a vegetative state.
Griffin takes it.
Okay.
In a vegetative state, you can't leave your body. You're still corded to it, tied to it, tethered to it,
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay.
What does happen though, you're in a trance state of mind.
Uh-huh.
So you do have an awareness of your 3D world, but you have an awareness of this afterlife world.
Okay.
So imagine someone just opened the door and left it open.
Right.
You communicate to both sides.
Right. Right.